Hi, it's Story here, and I'm going to give a little more content on what this channel means to me and what it's for. I was guided by my own soul and higher self to create this channel immediately, so I did it like a second later after I got the prompt, the inspiration, because I think it's like the second day of Mercury retrograde. Not that that matters, but just coming back from a trip from visiting my family. And this channel is inspired. First of all, I'm going to honor the person that really inspired me. She probably doesn't know, but my daughter. She's 23. Hey, Evie. She's 23 and lives out on her own, and she lives in Florida, and I live in North Carolina. A lot of time goes by that we don't have in-depth conversations. She doesn't like to talk on the phone. She doesn't really like to video chat, and she doesn't like to text. So me being 6 or 7 hours away, it makes it really hard for me to really share with her. So that being said, she was the inspiration. Evening is the inspiration for the channel, but it's going to go a lot of different directions. I have a feeling, and I'm excited about it. It's helping me open my heart chakra more, open my heart chakra, but open my throat, because I feel so often about expressing my emotions, my feelings, and my innermost workings. Articulating them has been a real growing experience for me over my life. That was one of my challenges, is learning to express myself in a calm, regulated manner, learning to express how I feel or what I think in two separate bubbles here, what I feel and what I think, and how that comes together into a heart-centered sharing of authenticity. And I'm really working hard on being authentic and expressing from the merge of the mental body and the heart, and the higher self, and all the parts, all the aspects, into this beautiful flow. And that being said, this channel is going to help me to do that. And okay, so the inspiration is my daughter and all the things that I would love to share with her. And okay, then let's get deeper into this. Okay, so I don't know if I'm the only one, but my brain, before I go to talk to someone, doesn't matter who it is. It could be someone about work. It could be family, friends. If I know I'm going to communicate with someone, or hang out with someone, I have these scenarios that play in my head, and I create them. I'm creating the scenarios. There are things that I would like to express, things that I would like to, energies I'd like to bring to the outing or the dinner or the car ride, whatever. Okay, so I have these scenarios that come into my head, and I'm like, there's this energy that I want to bring in, and I need to express it through this way. And I play these scenarios out. I create them in my mind. I don't know if everybody does that. It might be a mental disorder or something. I spend a lot of time doing that. And I think in a way it's really good, because it helps me to get into alignment with what I want to bring to any situation. But the thing is, I can rehearse these beautiful words or scenarios or things that I want to say and do, in my head before I go. And then when I get there, everything changes and no expectations. Well, sometimes I have expectations, but most of the time there's no expectations. Thank goodness. But I I want to there's these moments, precious, sacred moments that I want to express to others. Meaningful things, important things, things that I think that they need, things that I think need to really help people understand me and how I can really be a better listener and a better in harmony better with what they need, in tune with what they need. So when I get to visit friends, family, job interviews, whatever, I totally get pulled into the vortex of the energy of wherever I'm at. And I forget all the things that I wanted to create. And it was beautiful things. And that's okay. It's okay that I forget and I just go into the flow. The flow I have is a very higher energy, a very divine flow, a very soul to soul flow that I'm trying to have with people. That's what I really want. This is what I really want. And when I get around the people, they have stuff going on. They have stuff they want to talk about. And I forget. I forget the things that I felt like that it was important. I felt guided, or I felt important. Like I felt I got intuition that these things were important to discuss with this person, to share with this person, or to receive, or to ask, or to talk about, so they could be seen and felt, and I could be seen and felt, and all the things. And then it goes away. It goes away. We get caught up in the moment of, what are we going to eat? What have you been doing? What are you mad about? What were you complaining about today? What were you doing before you got here? All the things, the small talk things, or the things that they're processing. And it comes from sometimes a nervous energy or just whatever's on their mind. And that's wonderful. And so I get right into the flow of that, and I'm good at that. I'm good at getting right into the flow of wherever it goes. But okay, so, and then I forget all the moments that I felt like I needed to create and share with people, that stuff that I've channeled, or my intuition, my heart is telling me, my soul is telling me to share these things, or ask these questions, or create these moments. Let's do a dance or whatever. And it goes away when I get in the person's energy, and I feel defeated afterwards, because there was so much that I wanted to share, and that I wanted to receive in the share from the other person. Not being selfish, but I wanted to share it from a heart space, so that would have been authentic, and in some way it would have had to have affected, my hair's all fuzzy, it would have had to have affected the other person on a soul level. And I lose it. So this channel is to help me recreate some of those moments. I'm not going to wait to create them with the people. I'm going to make a video for them, the person, my people, you. Or maybe even some videos for people who've passed away, for my pet, things that I felt that I needed to be expressed, that I wasn't able to express, whether my throat chakra closed up, got sidetracked, or I started jumbling my words, or I didn't feel comfortable, the timing wasn't right, the energy wasn't right for me to get into this high conscious state and share these moments of healing, beautiful heart-centered communication and authenticity. And so that's the reason for why I created the channel. Also, here's another way that this will work after I've had the moments with the people. In retrospect, whatever happens or didn't happen or whatever was said or whatever they said, I'm a slow processor, honestly. I'm very autistic, a very high functioning autism. And I process things weird, let's just say. I process things weird. Like I could have a conversation with someone and they could be really asking me for something of myself and I wouldn't get it for 2 days after the conversation. It would dawn on me what I needed to have given, what I needed to have said, what I needed to have offered, what they needed from me in that moment that they didn't say, but in the subtleties of the conversation or the energies of the moment, I didn't realize it in time because my social cues are, I have my ability to follow social cues sometimes are really good. Sometimes they're kind of hyper vigilant and sometimes they're just so slow. And so in retrospect, I'll be like, oh my gosh, I missed an opportunity again to be there for someone, to give them seeds of consciousness, to give them love, to make them feel seen or validated. And I'll have ADHD moment and I'll start rattling off about something about myself when that was not what the highest timeline of communication would have been. In retrospect, I will remember and replay the conversations, and replay the experiences that I have with others. It happens all the time. My brain goes a million miles an hour all the time, and I'm so glad I created this channel. So hopefully I can put to a creative outlet that can help me and help others, maybe who do the same thing. Because in retrospect, there'll be a million things that I felt like I should have missed the opportunity to say, to share. I missed the opportunity to, I forget. I'm an empath. So when I'm with people having an experience, I get pulled into their vortex very easily. And that can be very good because I can meet them where they're at. But that means I lose all my consciousness stuff and all the wisdom sometimes just goes away. And I get right into the energy of what they're feeling and what's going on with them. And I forget all the helpful things, the powerful things I can channel, and the wisdom and the knowledge. It seems to go away. Like I lose it in the vortex around other people. And it comes back when I get home or in the car on the drive or when I'm trying to go to sleep. All these things like, oh, there's my divine channel. It's opening back up. So the purpose also of this channel is to help me keep that channel. And it's me. It's me. It's my higher self. It's my heart. It's not something coming from somewhere else. I mean, it is, but it isn't. Because we're all one. But it's beautiful things that I could have said to someone who's struggling. Someone who needed something from my soul. And I missed the chance to give them a seed, plant the seed of beautiful soul conversations. I missed a chance because I'll get lost in the energy of whatever dimension we're in at that moment because I'm all over the place. And I really want to practice channeling, speaking, being present with what's coming in, the channel that's coming in, the channel that's coming through my heart, my mind, all the things, to really bring it all together while I'm communicating with others. I feel like I could really be a better better articulated in the moment. And then also, I have this silly aspect of myself that likes to be silly. And sometimes that's probably inappropriate. But anyway, so there's all these things that I'm trying to embody and express, and my heart's trying to say, my soul's trying to say, and their soul needs to hear. Their soul needs to hear it. They need to receive it, the energy of it, whatever it is. And so this is the way for me to do it. I can send it to them. I can share it with everyone. I don't know if these videos, if they're not for you, if you will get anything from it. So I haven't made them fully public yet on the YouTube channel. I may. But some of them, they're all just beautiful speaking, but some of them might divulge certain information about my loved ones that maybe they don't want everybody to know. So some of them I might only be able to send to the person that it's for. But I'm really hoping that I can express it in a way that I can share it publicly, and that anyone who wanted to watch it could watch it and somehow get something out of it as well. I'm not sure what kind of energy this is supposed to be bringing in that sense, where it could be public and maybe it won't be. I don't know yet. But right now, this is what the channel is about. So, thank you for listening. Story speaks. Story tells.